everyone, and welcome to the Body and Soul Expo podcast, your go-to source for holistic health and wellness. I'm your host, Bruce Starr. Mark your calendars and join us on Sunday, October 26th, 2025 at the beautiful Palm Beach Gardens Marriott, because it's going to be an absolutely incredible event, a truly transformational day you won't want to miss. We're proud to have sold out over 60. Now we're heading towards 70 incredible vendor spaces. We did the first 60 in just 6 weeks. Most vendors are also powerful, innovative speakers sharing profound insights into a world of new and tried and true healing modalities and products. You'll just have to be there to discover it all for yourself. The Expo is a culmination of Lauren's nearly 3 decades in the health and wellness arena and owning spas, and my tagging along with her all these years, and my 4 decades in the entertainment industry, from being a Hollywood talent agent and manager to television, podcasting, and now radio once again. For all the latest updates, information, and exciting news and special announcements, please look for and follow our Body and Soul Expo Facebook site. And for a deeper dive into what our Expo will offer, definitely visit our bodyandsoulexpo.org website and take the time to investigate all you will see there. Today, we have another inspiring episode of the Body and Soul podcast, where we will showcase the incredible talents, experiences, and knowledge of the wonderful vendors who will be appearing at the Expo. Today, Loretta Remy is a confidence ambassador and a proud market partner with Monat Global, a premium vegan, non-toxic hair care and skin care brand. She's passionate about helping women 40 years and older feel confident from the inside out, empowering them with beauty, wellness, and self-belief so they can show up fully in life and in business. So welcome to the show, Loretta. I really appreciate you being with us. I know you're a very influential person, and I want to find out all about you. Can we start at the young Loretta and how she made her way through life to get to where she is now?
Absolutely. First of all, I want to thank you very much, Bruce, for having me on your show. It's a pleasure to be here, and I am so excited and looking forward to the Expo coming in October.
Thank you.
Young Loretta, born and raised in upstate New York, and I had a very strong work ethic that you just kept working, put your head down, put it to the grind, and so forth. It helped me to succeed very much in all of my endeavors and everything. Moved down to Florida in the late 80s. So I was just a baby. But I started working in the hospitality business, which I absolutely loved. But that can be a little crazy and stuff. And the hours went from, 6 to 8 hour shifts up to like 10, 12, even 14-hour shifts sometimes. I was burning myself out. I was working at a local resort and had to step away and realize that something had to change. I was stressed out. I have a autoimmune disease, so that affected my health. I was on medications. Being in the business, obviously, I wasn't sleeping right. I wasn't eating right, all those things. And it was starting to show up in my hair. And anybody who knows, especially with women, their hair is their pride and joy and everything. And should something happen and everything, that really affects it. So it affected my self-esteem, and I needed to find something to do about it. I was at a point where I was going to do some drastic measures, and somebody came along with this product, Monat. It was relatively new back then, and it was right here from Doral, Florida. And I started using it. I signed up as a market partner, but I didn't tell anybody because I was like, I'm not going to do anything until I see. 3 weeks later, my esthetician said to me when she was pulling my hair back, Loretta, you got a lot of new growth in your hair. It looks really good. What's happening? And then I knew I had something on my hands. So I've been a market part with Monique now since 2017. And I truly believe in the products. They went from a hair care company into skincare and skincare makeup and wellness. And I truly think that it helps women and men, but I focus on women getting their confidence back. So, how did I become the confidence ambassador? I knew I had hit something with self confidence for women and realized that at my age and starting a new business, the obstacles that we face, we're too old to do it. It's never going to work. You know, people are like, why are you doing that now and everything? And I realized that there was a little bit more to go into. And so that's when I became certified as a confidence coach. And now I take my expertise with my products and everything, and I've expanded it into a whole confidence class and coaching so that I can help women 40 and over get into business and be confident in doing that so they can be successful in their business and in their personal life.
And you're doing that a few different ways. You did it with the product. And tell us about the different ways that you are contributing to the community.
So I'm a giver. I don't know if that has to do with my Italian background or not, but definitely I'm a giver. So I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see everybody, be happy and helpful. So I started a networking group. It is it's been just over 2 years now. And what I've added to that networking group, yes, it's called Connect and Collaborate. And it's not just about, passing out business cards and, buy my stuff, whatever. It's about making connections. It's about working together, collaborations, JV partnerships, and so forth, so we can build each other up. I might not want to I might not being in the market for buying a house, but I might know somebody that needs good realtors and be able to refer them and so forth. And that's what it's all about. And also helping each other get through the obstacles and, the key tips or whatever to making our life easier with our businesses. But the other fact is, I always have a gratitude component to it. So I like to focus on local charities in our area that maybe, a lot of them are new to me, even that I come across and stuff, who can come talk about their charity, maybe if they have like local or if they have fundraising events going on, or maybe they're selling something to raise money for it or whatever, that we do that. Also, at the end of each year, and it started last year, we had those hurricanes, the hurricane over on the West Coast, but we got the tornadoes, and Furry Friends lost their sanctuary. So we did a fundraiser for Furry Friends last year and had some raffles and so forth and raised some money for them. And this year we're going to do the same in December as our holiday meeting, and help somebody else out for the community.
That sounds great. I love what you're doing. I love how you're doing it. And you also have speakers at your events, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yes, we do. In fact, I think we have you coming up as our next speaker for our September meeting, to promote your expo and give us a little bit of your expertise yourself. I'm always looking for speakers. We do like a 20-minute talk.
Oh, I thought I was going to speak for an hour or two.
I'm sure you could, if not more. And with a little Q&A and stuff, and you can at the end promote any events, business offers, products, anything like that. So I'm always looking for speakers. I'm always looking for local charities that would like to get their name out there and stuff. And we promote, always on social media as well as, just at the meetings.
I'm glad to be associated with someone like you and your kindness and your generosity. When I do come and speak, I'll not only be coming to speak about the Body and the Soul Expo, but I'll be representing We Save Teens, the nonprofit that is going to be helping foster kids in and out of the system. And we are just literally weeks and months away from having some huge donations. And we have a lot of wonderful things planned to help We Save Teens. So I'm glad that you're going to be a part of this, and you'll allow me to speak about that. And a portion of the proceeds from the Body and the Soul Expo will go to We Save Teens and Furry Friends.
Very
And
nice.
we just adopted a little baby girl, a little female dog that we're absolutely in love with, too in love with for just having her for like a week or so. So we love that whole process. We love giving back. And we know that giving back just adds so much to everything. You can't calculate how it happens and what comes from it.
Yeah, you'd be surprised that, just doing a little thing. So the venue that I use is Grimaldi's at downtown at the Gardens. And so I had mentioned to the general manager last year when I said I was going to have my meeting and it was going to be a charity event, for furry friends. And he said, well, we do Spirit Night. He goes, we'll have that night be Spirit Night for furry friends, anybody who comes in. So they didn't even have to come to the meeting. All they had to do was come in and eat or get a takeout order, and 15% of the proceeds was going there. And then they actually rounded it up and made it a little higher for us and everything. So they were very generous. But you never know who's there that can give you an extra hand and so forth. I had many years ago was working with a charity that does gowns for girls for prom that may not, be able to purchase them and stuff. At the same time, I saw something on Facebook, one of my Facebook friends saying that she was selling a whole handful of some evening wear or something. She didn't use it anymore. So I called her up and she was selling it pretty cheap. And I said, okay, I'm going to, I'll be over there. I went down to her house and she said, what are you using it for? And I said, oh, well, we're giving it to, and she goes, well, then give it to free. I'm not charging you. She goes, just take it and everything. So people want to help other people. There are a lot of people out there and they just don't know sometimes what to do, and then when they hear about something, oh, here, or I have this, or I can do this for you. So it's a good thing. And it makes you, makes you warm inside.
Two things I want you to think about. I think I have a October speaker for you. Aaron Clemens is the president of We Save Teens. And he's become a real brilliant speaker. So if it's not September, if it's not October, or have him sometime before the end of the year, because he's a great speaker.
Would love to. Let's let's get us connected to get me connected to Aaron, and I'd love to talk to him about it and everything.
Go ahead.
No, that was it.
I have one more thing that I've had near and dear to my heart, and I'll share this with you. Over the last several years, I was a teacher, and I started giving baseball cards, sports cards away to kids. I literally have 1 million cards to give away, and I want to give them all away before Christmas this year. So if you can help me think about ways that I can get these baseball, and football, and basketball, and hockey cards into kids' hands over the next few months for the holidays, that would really be helpful.
All right, I will put it out there and let's see what we can do about that. That's a great idea. Kids get all excited about those things.
Absolutely. They
Trading,
love,
whatever it is, trading cards of any kind.
yeah.
And
And
yeah,
not only that, but I had a psychologist on the show several months ago, and she said this is the best way to get kids off their computers, off their phones, and communicating and trading with each other. So
yeah.
I'm excited about being able to get a lot of kids involved with sports cards. Hey, listen, it's what we did when we were younger, and it kept us out of trouble. But anyway, let's get back to the Body and Soul Expo. This is all great conversation. What can people expect when they visit your space, when they see you at the expo? Is there giveaways or,
Oh
you're
yeah,
just,
I'll be so I'll be featuring my Monate products and everything and telling you all about um the uh what we have, what we offer and everything. But also, of course, I'm going to do a giveaway. So come by and, see my table and everything, and I'll have a basket there of some great goodies that you can, somebody will win at the end and take home with them, or if they're not there when we do the drawing, I'll bring it over to them, etc. And but it's all about I'll have some samples out there you can taste and smell, and well, not taste of course, but smell and feel and use or whatever, so that you can see what great products these are and how they're so clean and toxic free and everything.
that sounds great. And we saw you at the last Holistic Friends gathering that we have the third Wednesday of every month at Salute on PGA. So we hope that you'll, come back and see us then. Also,
Yeah.
the last thing is you're going to be a speaker. Have you decided yet what you're going to speak about?
Two of the things that I'm passionate about: confidence and networking. So many of us don't know how to communicate and network properly. And networking isn't just about business. It's about networking with your neighbors and your friends and coworkers, etc. But networking with confidence and with a clarity and a plan is can make open doors and get what you want and need um, you know, put out there.
So important. And we're so glad that you are going to be a part of our expo. And thank you for everything that you offer the community. And we're thrilled to be working along with you. And we know that you'll be suggesting lots and lots of people to come by the Body and Soul Expo because it's just going to be such a great event. It's going to be one of those things where you didn't go. Oh my God, you missed an event. You missed a day. So tickets are, they're free until September 1st to be able to walk the venue. And after September 1st, it's going to may go up to $10, something like that. But definitely contact us at bodyandsoulexpo.org and go to the website and, get some tickets so that you don't have to get them at the door and you're pre-registered. And I look forward to seeing you in September at your speaking engagement and at your meeting.
All right, then. Take care now.
Thank you, Loretta. Great
Thank
to be.
you.
Thank you so much for being here. God bless, and we'll see everybody again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.